Welcome to It's Happening in Grand Prairie. I'm Georgia Clemson, and we have a great show for you today. We're getting ready for the holidays, and we welcome our first guest, Chip Namey, who is in charge of downtown Grand Prairie. Welcome, Chip.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Miss Clemson. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I'm so glad to see you. And the fact that we get to talk about the holidays is such an exciting topic for us. Tell us what's about to happen downtown Grand Prairie.
Well, it's an absolutely exciting time for downtown Grand Prairie right now. We are fast approaching our annual Christmas tree lighting, which will be on Friday, December the 6th, from about 5:15 p.m. until about 9 p.m. Traditional Christmas tree lighting, the mayor will be there to light the tree. We will also open our ice rink for the third year in a row in downtown, real ice and outside downtown Grand Prairie, Texas, in the month of December. That opens that night as well. And we're adding something exciting this year. We are bringing a parade to downtown, a Christmas parade. It's going to be relatively short. We're going to go from Fire Station number 1 right on Main Street down to City Hall, which the mayor will be at the very end of the parade, brought in with Santa Claus, and we'll exit the fire truck and come in and light our tree for us.
Well, that is exciting. Chip, I know we had the lighting last year, and it was at City Hall, correct?
Yes, ma'am, at City Hall.
And that's a tradition.
It is tradition now. We've had the tree at City Hall for several years, but as I mentioned a minute ago, we brought in an ice rink 3 years ago, and so we've moved the tree out closer to Main Street. The ice rink is right on Main Street in front of City Hall, right out by the courthouse. So 300 West Main, be there about 5:15 to see the start of the parade on December the 6th. And we will also have a large vendor fair. We're moving our farmers market to Friday night that week. So the farmers market vendors will all be out. It's our holiday gift market. So we focus a little more on holiday gifts and crafts and things like that than we do at our traditional farmers market. And then the very next day, on Saturday, December the 7th, from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., we have a large car show and bike drive for Santa Cop. Last year, we raised enough money and bikes to provide 135 kids in Grand Prairie with new bicycles for Christmas, and we're looking to exceed that this year.
Yes, I got to go to that last year, and it was so much fun. Enjoyed that, and it's such a good cause.
It is. It's absolutely a great cause, and all of that stays right here in Grand Prairie. Santa Cop benefits kids in Grand Prairie ISD, and we love to see it.
Now, Chip, you've given us a lot of information. I would like to go back specifically to the Christmas tree lighting and what people can expect when they come there. They need to get there a little bit early, right, where they'll be there for the countdown.
Yes, ma'am. Be there a little bit early. If you show up between 5 and 5:30, you'll be able to catch the parade coming in. We're going to start the parade about 5:15. It will end at City Hall, so you can line up from Fire Station number 1 down to City Hall, and then follow the parade on into City Hall where the mayor will do the tree lighting. And then after the tree lighting, we have the vendor fair going on. We will have a drone show that will go off right when the mayor lights the tree, and then we also open up our ice rink that night.
And that was new last year, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am. The drone show was brand new last year.
It was very impressive. It was, and so I wanted to make sure we said it's coming back this year.
It absolutely is coming back this year, and look for a couple of special little surprises that make it really connect to Grand Prairie.
Okay, and when you say vendors, tell me what are some of the things that will be for sale out there?
So we'll have arts and crafts, local artisans. If you've visited our farmers market on Saturdays, you've probably seen a lot of the vendors that will be there. We are right now up to about 55 or 60 vendors. We're hoping to get close to 70. So that'll take up most of the north end of the parking lot in front of City Hall. So there'll be a lot of choices there. You'll also have folks that do sweets, and then we'll of course have a few food trucks and food vendors out there so that you can come out and make an evening of it.
Yes, I love it when you have real food there where we can actually eat dinner. I don't have to cook dinner that
That's
time.
right. You won't have to cook dinner. And you can also always visit one of our great Grand Prairie downtown restaurants if you'd like to for dinner.
Oh, now that's a great idea. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because we have them very handy and they're very delicious too.
Yep, all up and down Main Street, plenty of choices, so come on down.
Okay, now we've talked about December 6th, which is the Christmas tree lighting. We want to make sure everybody has that on their calendar. Now let's talk about the ice rink.
Sure. So the ice rink opens on Friday, December the 6th. We will go until about 9:30 that night with the ice rink. We'll reopen from then through December 28th. We're closed each Monday during that run. But on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, we'll be open from 5 to 8 in the evening for ice skating. Fridays will be open from 4 to 9. Saturdays we're open from noon until 9. And on Sundays we're open from noon until 8. We run a new group of people on the ice every 30 minutes. It is first come, first serve, and it is 100% absolutely free.
That's what we were going to get to the bottom line and
That's
ask
right.
that question. It's free to anyone who comes up.
Anybody who comes up.
And do you have skates for
We
everyone?
have, yes ma'am, we've got skates, we've got a variety of sizes, so if we don't have your size, it's only because somebody has rented it out in front of you, and we'll get you out on the next round of folks. But we clear the ice every 30 minutes so we get as many people as we can out on the ice.
And Chip, if I don't remember the exact times and dates that you told me, where can I go to see that?
You can go to gptx.org and just search for ice rink in the search bar, and it'll bring up our schedule.
That makes it easy.
Yes ma'am, it does.
That makes it easy. Well, we're so excited. Now, I want to ask you one more thing.
Sure.
About Christmas. I get a lot of comments and requests about what are we doing to decorate downtown?
So we have the tree that's nearly 40 foot tall right in front of City Hall. We also do garland on all of the lampposts up and down Main Street along with red bows. And then if you've come by City Hall campus in the last few weeks, you've probably noticed that most of the trees are already lit.
Yes.
We had that in place in time for our Dia de los Muertos celebration, which was back in October, but they will stay lit throughout the Christmas season as well.
I love that. When I see those trees, it just looks like a special holiday or a party, some kind of celebration. So I love to see that as well.
Over 40 trees wrapped in front of City Hall every year.
Yes. Well, Chip, thank you for bringing us all this Christmas cheer and holiday cheer. It's going to be so much fun.
We're excited. Please come visit us in downtown.
Yes, and thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.
Get ready, because DFW's newest entertainment district is gonna rock your world. With cliff hanging, waves slaying, waterfront dining, fountain shows shining, pickleball playing, overnight staying, stomach dropping, eye popping, thrilling, filling, chillin', epic good times for all. Epic Central in Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie, it's time to bag the bag and grab the bin. The city is no longer collecting recycled items in plastic bags because plastic bags damage processing equipment. Instead, use your recycling bin to hold items for pickup. And remember, only glass bottles and jars, metal cans, and paper products are okay. For more information, please visit gptx.org/recycling.
Welcome back, and welcome to our next fabulous guest, Emily Linares with the Parks Department. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you for having me. I always love getting to come on the show and talk about all the fun things that Parks and Rec has to offer.
Yes, and we have holiday things. Oh, it's going to be so exciting. Tell us about Prairie Lights.
Well, it's the most wonderful time of year in Grand Prairie, and even if you've been in Grand Prairie a year, 10 years, 20 years, you know Prairie Lights.
Yes.
So we're gearing up for the 19th year of Prairie Lights, which is so special as a city event to be able to go on so long. And if you've been to Prairie Lights in the past, all I can say is you need to come this year. We're back and better than ever.
Bigger and better than ever. That's a good plug for Prairie Lights. I love that.
Absolutely. So we'll kick things off on Thanksgiving night, and we're open 7 days a week through all of the holidays. 6 p.m. every night over at Lynn Creek Park on Joe Pool Lake. So you have 34 days this year to get your fix of Prairie Lights, and we have a lot of new features that we're excited to showcase. So we hope a lot of folks come down and spend the holidays with us.
Yes, and Emily, how do we get tickets to Prairie Lights?
Absolutely. So there's two ways to go about getting a ticket. Our recommendation is always to buy your ticket ahead of time. So you can go to prairielights.org and there's a buy tickets button right on the homepage that'll lead you through our ticketing process. If you want to pay cash or you just decide on a whim you're going to go that night, we also take payment at the gate. So you can just show up to the event and we'll take your payment and you can come on in.
Yes, and well, people who have been there always know it's going to be a fun, family, exciting event. But the people who haven't been there, what can they expect when they get in line, if they've already gotten their tickets or if they haven't, what can they expect?
Prairie Lights is a very popular holiday destination, and the whole concept is that it's a drive-through Christmas light display. We've got about 3 miles of lighted displays and over 5 million light bulbs. If you've never come before, we recommend getting in line early, as sometimes there can be a little bit of a wait to get in, so you can have time to see the displays. We let people go through pretty slowly to get to experience everything. When you enter the park, you're like, yay, we've made it. And you'll drive through for about 1.5 miles and then you'll hit Holiday Village. And this is where we've got concessionaires selling food, carnival rides that are all free. Santa will be there every night up through December 23rd. And out back, we've got a walk-through portion. So there's another 1/2 mile that you can get out of your car, see more Christmas light displays, take lots of photos. It's really a special experience. And then after all of that, you still get to get back in your car and drive another 1.5 miles through completely different displays. And then you've done Prairie Lights.
Yes, I love all of it, but I especially love stopping at the Holiday Village because we get to shop, we get to have family photos with Santa if we choose, and there are goodies to eat, correct?
Absolutely. So we've got a couple different concession stand options, and these are more of your traditional concession stand style foods like nachos, hot dogs, corn dogs. We've got awesome funnel cakes and cotton candy and fudge, so there's a little something for everybody. We have tables where you can sit and enjoy your dinner with your family before you get your photos with Santa, or go through the walkthrough out back, or visit any of our shopping vendors to get your gifts for the holiday season.
And on the way in, I know you can get some food there as well, but you have some kind of little merry-go-rounds and such as that, don't you?
Yes, so right outside Holiday Village, we have carnival rides that are free with your ticket for admission. So with the price of your ticket, you get entrance into the park and get to go through the whole drive-through. You get access to free carnival rides and a walk through Holiday Forest, as well as the ability to get to see Santa. And the only time you'll have to pay any additional money is if you want to buy any concessions or buy goods from our shopping vendors.
And that's great. So if I want to walk through the little extra walk through there and take family photos myself, there's no extra charge to get in there, is that correct?
That is correct. So no extra charge. We definitely recommend getting your family photos out there. And if you've been to Prairie Lights, you may be familiar with some of the components that were in our walkthrough for years and years. So this year we have completely redesigned the walkthrough, and it's a whole new experience. And the lights are brighter, there's more sculptures to take photos with and backdrops, and it's a really special experience. We've had so many people enjoy it over the years. Last year we even had 4 marriage proposals in our walkthrough.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
It's a very cool spot that people like to propose at and get family photos, so it's really something you don't want to miss.
Yes, that's going to be so exciting. I love that walkthrough, and the whole experience is just great for families. And a lot of people have that as their tradition, don't they?
Yeah, so like I said, we've been doing this for 19 years. And I mean, even I, as a little girl, got to come through Prairie Lights and experience it with my family. So now getting to come back and be leading the charge on operations is such a cool full circle moment for me. And we really love getting to create those memories for families that have been coming since their kids were little bitty.
Yes, I love family fun entertainment in Grand Prairie, and this is one of the best.
Absolutely, and we know there's a lot of other holiday events in the market and lots of other cool things to do, but we pride ourselves on trying to be as affordable as possible and offering discounts when we can to Grand Prairie residents and to the general public when we can, so that we can get as many folks through the season as possible.
If I'm a Grand Prairie resident, which I am, and I want to purchase a ticket and I want a little bit of a discount, what do I do?
So you're in luck. We do offer a special Grand Prairie resident discount. We have coupons that are available for pickup at any of our city facilities and recreation centers like the library, City Hall, the Epic, places like that. You'll just pop in and show them a driver's license or a water bill to verify that you're a resident, and then you'll get a coupon for $10 off. So when you come to the event, you'll just show your coupon at the gate and get that discount so you can come and enjoy the event at a little bit better price.
Yes, that's excellent. And I know if it happens to be good weather, sometime you can put your window down a little bit and hear music with the lights. Is that correct?
Yes, so we actually really recommend this year because if you've been to Prairie Lights in the past, you know one of our signature pieces is the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yes.
And we play the song on speakers and we urge you to roll your windows down and listen, but one of the new exciting features we've brought this year is an entirely animated land, and it's a show with elves dancing, and there's like a rock and roll track that plays along with it. So when you're driving through the park, look out for the dancing elves and turn down your windows to listen to the show and drive through and see their little display.
And if you choose, you can sing along with the 12 Days of Christmas.
Absolutely, you're more than welcome. And when you get to Holiday Village, we have lots of Christmas cheer and music playing throughout the park. During the rest of the drive-through, we recommend you listen to 102.1, the radio station, for some Christmas vibes and cheer, but those two areas are where we have the coordinating music.
Yes, that's very exciting. I love it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you out there and taking family and friends as well, because you can take as many as you can get in your car. Is that correct?
Just about. So one car typically fits about 8 people. And
Yes.
so for the price of entrance, you can get all of your friends and family in the car. We do have options if you wanted to get a larger group together and bring a bus, or we've had people come in limos, which is fabulous. And any way you want, you can get into the park.
That is exciting. Emily, thank you for bringing this information to our viewers. It is the most wonderful time of the year here in Grand Prairie, and thank you for doing all that you do with the Parks Department and especially for Prairie Lights.
Of course, thank you for having me. We're excited for this year.
Of course. And thank you so much for joining us. I'm signing off now, wishing you the merriest of Christmas, Happy New Year, and may God bless you all.